Inside Lewis Capaldi and Niall Horan's hilarious friendship as celebrities compete in Radio 1's Big Weekend. Lewis Capaldi and Niall Horan are the best of friends, and their ridiculous yet endearing bromance moments frequently have fans in stitches. The two singers shared another wholesome moment with fans yesterday on stage at BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend. The two musicians have been friends since 2017. The Scottish singing prodigy made the decision to move on and join his friend for a hug as the One Direction star took the stage in Dundee to perform his new smash track Heaven. Niall and Lewis' beautiful relationship wowed the audience, and many people flocked to social media to praise over their legendary bond. Here, we examine the two people's deep bond and how their friendship developed over time. The two actors' friendship started in 2017. Before Lewis Capaldi became a well-known celebrity worldwide, Niall first professed his love for Lewis on Twitter, where he revealed that his cousin had first exposed him to the musician's songs and that he had become a tremendous admirer. The slow hands singer claimed in a 2019 interview with Glamour that he was the one who slid into his DMs, that the two initially connected in 2018. Niall reflected on his initial encounter with Lewis and remarked, "The first time I met him, I just thought he was a lunatic. Since it being St. Patrick's Day, we drank some beer." Niall continued to frequently openly promote Lewis online and encouraged his followers to attend his shows, and their friendship grew as a result. Niall tweeted his congratulations to Lewis after his album Divinely Uninspired to a hellish extent became the year's fastest-selling record. He wrote, "This absolute king has got the fastest-selling album of the year. I'm very delighted for this fantastic young man since he has so much skill." While traveling throughout his native Ireland for a Guinness documentary, Niall made the decision to take Lewis along. The short film, starring Lewis Capaldi as the singer, is titled Niall Horan's Homecoming: The Road to Mullingar. It was published in October of the previous year. The two singers had a lot of fun together while on it, touring the Guinness Brewery in Dublin and Niall's birthplace of Mullingar, where they performed snow patrols chasing cars for the crowd in a local pub. Early in the year, Lewis launched his own documentary, which mostly focused on his mental health as the singer disclosed his Tourette's diagnosis. In a statement to Virgin Radio, Niall commended his friend for being so open about his personal issues and said, "I simply think it's incredibly essential. Everyone thinks of him as this humorous guy, but he actually has problems and isn't hesitant to talk about them." The two singers had already performed together on a few occasions, including an impromptu busking session on Dublin's streets. When the two chose to perform alongside a local busker named Jacob Koopman in the middle of the high street last year, they surprised their audience. While pointing madly at one another in the street and enthusiastically singing Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi, the pair acted out the song's moving lyrics.